We got a huge party coming up and can't decide which one to bring. Help us out here. Hey, Captain Breadhook. Hey, Big Val. Which one's your favorite? I can't make up my mind. Give your vote on the best one in the comments. We don't like to cut anything in the pan and leave marks in there, so we make a sling out of parchment. Fudge bucket! This heat's compass is spinning like a blender. There's no room in here. It's like being a canned pickle. Maybe the plant is just dizzy from our good looks. Our pistachio meringue bars have a very common crunchy crust. Flour, brown sugar, and pack that measuring cup. Butter. Beat this until you get breadcrumbs. Add 2 yolks and don't throw away those whites. You'll need them in a little bit. I'll show you. Press it into your pan and bake for 15 minutes. There's the sugar spiral. Oh, finally a clue! Come on, nosy McDrama! Punch it! Hold on, clownhead! The Fludge Fox is off the charts. Either the bottle's here, or someone dropped a whole bakery into a blender. Now you use those whites for the topping. Add in a bit of cream of tartar and let it get nice and foamy with a bake. We're making a French meringue here. Slowly drizzle in a 1/3 cup of sugar and a 1/3 cup of brown sugar. This is stiff peaks. Fold in your pistachios and spread it on the crust. We're adding about a 1/2 cup more on top. Then bake for 15 minutes longer. That's it! Genie's bottle! It's beautiful. Like a disco ball trapped in a dream souffle. Only those with flavor and folly may taste my spark. Ah! Whoa! I feel effervescent. Like soda pop in my veins. This one uses the same kind of crust, but with just flour, sugar, and butter. It only takes 1 bowl this way. That's a pastry blender and another way to cut it into breadcrumbs. In your favorite saucepan, sweeten condensed milk, chocolate bits or chips. Melt these together on medium heat so you don't scorch the bottom. And there you go, nice and smooth. Pour it into the wash bowl to stop the cooking. Now quickly whisk in 1 egg. Whisk it before it has a chance to cook and you get lumpy egg bits all over. I guess you won't be able to tell any lumps with the chopped nuts. We added a cup of chopped cashews, walnuts, and macadamia nuts. Whoa! Well, fizz me sideways, we lost it. Maybe, but we got something. Whoa! If that hunk of junk twitches one more time, I'm putting it on the breakfast menu. Just for the swirly decorative ganache, melt together 1/2 cup of chocolate and a tablespoon of shortening. That's just a regular sandwich baggie there. cut the tip and swirls away. Chill it for at least 15 minutes before cutting it into squares. Just one more tweak, Miss Glow. We got the spark now. Science and sugar unite. Uh-oh. I've seen soufflés rise before, but not like that. These are the easiest chocolate peanut butter bars to make on this planet. While you're beating your crust ingredients together, add in a 1/3 cup of peanut butter. You use the dry measuring cups for peanut butter, by the way. Get it to the breadcrumb crumbly and add in an egg yolk and vanilla extract. Press it into your pan and bake for 25 to 30 minutes. Reporting for duty, Major Meringue, sweet and precise. We did it! We made a major! He's magnificent! Structured peaks, excellent volume. He's a walking dessert duster is what he is. Melt your chocolate, crunchy peanut butter, and 1.5 cups of chopped nuts. We like a variety of nuts, but you can use regular old peanuts if you like. Decorate with the ganache if you want. Chill and chop. Disaster? Nay, my dear diner dame. I am discipline and decadence in perfect form. Oh, he's definitely one of us! Welcome to Planet Fruit, Major! You're about to meet a whole lot of Looney. Better get the coffee on. It's gonna be a long, weird night. We're calling these Impossible Party Bars because they're similar to our Impossible Pie. You should watch that next. You need no super skills to make these. Even Jum Jum could make them. Spread the crumbs around, drizzle sweetened condensed milk over top, spread 2 cups of chocolate bits, 1.5 cups of sweetened coconut, and plenty of chopped nuts. A few more mini morsels to break up the mono color. And bake this for 25 minutes. Chill and chop. We are never going to find that bottle at this rate. Climb, Minnie. Oh, nonsense, Poopy! Villain greatness takes time and appropriate posing. Just wait till you see how we make the topping with only a food processor. So cool. Mix this to the crumbly. Place your yolk in your cup and add milk to bring it up to 2/3 cup. Save the white. You'll see later on. Roll out half very, very thin as you can get. Big Val uses the mat to help roll it and unroll it. It's kind of tricky-dicky. Do not call me Poopy. Do it again, and I'm launching you into a gumdrop asteroid. Empty threats, darling. You'd miss me. I'm the sparkle in this partnership. You're a sparkle, all right. Like a broken disco ball in a dumpster. You need about 4 large apples, peeled, cored, and sliced thin. This is one of the best gadgets in our kitchen. It makes life so much easier. Mix your cornstarch into your cinnamon and your sugar. thoroughly mix in your apples and spread them around. They won't shrink as much as a pie does when it's baked. And finazzle the top on top. You can patch up any areas and they don't get noticed. Whisk the egg white to blend it all together and brush it over. Leave a few slits for steam to escape. Bake for 10 minutes, then turn down the oven and bake for 20 to 25 minutes longer until it turns a nice golden brown. Why is he wearing pastries on his feet? Confidence pastries, Poopy. They give him swagger. Everybody knows that. I swear on all the space bubbles. Call me that again, Poopy. We are so excited about our flavored whipped topping. You make it all in a food processor. Sugar, freeze-dried apples, pulverized, 16 ounces of heavy cream, and let it rip for 5 minutes longer. And look, the freeze-dried fruit whisks up any moisture, leaving a nice sturdy whipped cream. We used an open star tip. It's the same tip we use for meringue kisses. Gadzooks! Give me some strength.
Seek the bottle.
If either of you slows me down, I'm leaving you behind. Relax, Poopy. We villains stick together.